Welcome guys. If you are new in Genshin Impact and looking for a guide on elements, then you are in the right spot. Whether you are just getting started to this charming anime world of Tevia, there are some crucial combat mechanics that you might need to learn as you set off in a journey. Well then, let's start with elemental reactions first. In Tevia there are 7 gods that presides over a different elemental domain. The elements in this game are Anemo, Cryo, Dendro, Electro, Geo, Hydro and Pyro. Every character makes use of one of these elements with the help of their visions. However, the traveler can easily switch between elements by touching the statues of the gods. During combat, these elements can be combined to create powerful elemental reactions which can be used to wipe your enemies in one blow. While building your Genshin Impact team, it's important to consider how these elements will synergize. When 2 elements comes in contact with each other, they react. Here's everything you need to know about Genshin Impact elements, and the elemental reactions you can trigger. When Pyro comes in contact with Hydro and vice versa, it triggers Vaporize. If a Pyro attack is cast on Hydro, Vaporize deals 1.5 times of Pyro damage. If Hydro is cast on Pyro, the damage is upscaled by 2 times. So using Pyro attack first and then triggering reaction with Hydro deals more damage than the former one. When Pyro comes in contact with Cryo, it triggers Melt. And like Vaporize, if Cryo triggers the reactions, the damage is increased by 1.5 times. And when triggered by Pyro, damage is increased by 2 times. So using Cryo first and then triggering the reaction with Pyro is the best strategy. Next we have Overload. When Electro gets in contact with Pyro, it creates a large AoE explosion of Pyro damage. Combining Electro and Cryo, it triggers Superconduct. Attacks in any order deals AoE Cryo damage to enemies in the area, and also reduces their physical defense by 50%. When Electro and Hydro comes in contact with each other, it triggers Electro Charged. Electro damage is dealt twice to the target, before bouncing between all wet characters in an AoE. When Cryo is cast on Hydro, targets are frozen, making them unable to move or attack. The duration of freeze depends on the level of the character who activated the effect, and frozen targets can be shattered with a Claymore and Plunge attacks, dealing 20% extra physical damage. Swirl is the elemental reaction triggers when Anemo comes in contact with Pyro, Hydro, Electro and Cryo, spreading the elements to a large area and dealing AoE damage. And at last we have Crystallize. Crystallize occurs when Geo comes in contact with any of these 4 elements. Unlike other reactions, it doesn't increase your damage. Instead, it creates an elemental shard in the field which can be picked up to get an elemental shield. Shields are useful against tough and aggressive enemies, allowing you to defend and deal physical damage. So guys, these are the reactions that you can trigger at any place of this world. However, there is another reaction called Burning, which is triggered when Dendro comes in contact with Pyro and vice versa. Since there is no Dendro character in the game, Burning can only be triggered on Dendro slimes and with the help of Dendro Samaturals. I hope developers soon add a Dendro character in the game, because Burning is a very overpowered reaction. Also, you should know that your enemies can also apply elemental reactions on your characters, so be careful. Well guys, now you're a master of elemental reactions. You may be thinking about how to deal more damage in the game. Well, these elemental reactions can be upscaled with the help of Elemental Mastery. Also, you can receive bonus buffs from Elemental Resonance. Now, if you want to know about Elemental Mastery, click on the left video. And if you want to know about Elemental Resonance, click on the right one. That's it for today, thanks for watching.